extreme element spot running elements okay.
I must advise you against visiting Sunfall.
You again.
The powers that ordered your death believe they were successful. If you reveal yourself to their agents in Sunfall, your escape will have been for nothing.
Well, that's certainly ominous.
The sunlight always reminds me of who I am. No matter what happens, we are Karja, and we will endure. We should appreciate these brief moments of sunshine. Who knows how long they'll last?
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana. My sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
We don't deserve this. We kept the faith.
What up? You invite me to a party and then you're muted? Oh. To bind? It had to adhere. It had to adhere to it. Oh man.
What's going on? I thought you beat that thing by now.
Beat it. Hell, it got locked out. I had to get PlayStation Now to be able to finish it.
I told, because you said it worked.
That one day, it apparently,
Yeah.
like a day
Well,
later, it
that's what
locked
I told
everything.
him. I'm like, well, everybody's in here except for you. I said, well, if you see Dave, just tell him I never changed the password. All he has to do is log back in and make it primary again.
I can't. Yours is primary. I can't make it primary unless yours is not primary.
No, that's not the case.
Yes, it is. Remember, we had to do that to begin with. Yes, it is. We had to do that to begin with.
I thought
Remember?
yours had to. I thought they just both had to be online.
No. No. Remember? Because that happened when we first set it up. I had to pop back out and pop back in because yours is primary. I couldn't set it as primary because yours was.
Okay. Yeah, vaguely. Maybe I could do it before, because I was always doing it, man, back and forth between my PlayStations. But I'm wondering maybe if it was because it was on the same network.
I don't know.
Man, I know I used to do that all the goddamn time.
You used to. No, you're right. They did used to do that, but they changed it like 3 years ago.
It's
Like
stuffed
3 years
shells.
ago.
It's kind of spicy. It's really good though.
No, but when I got it from PlayStation Now has the extended version, so I get to play all the little bonus thingies too.
Oh no shit. Thanks.
Are you Galeev? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day
Well, if you need
gazing at the
any, if you
lands
want
of
to
my
jump back on there
exile
and get
and
what,
feeling
you gotta
sorry
play
for
if
myself.
you wanted to do
But
work
you're not from
or whatever.
Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I can't.
The
I don't know, but like
No,
when
No, that's not the case. It's totally something with your internet, bro. Because Alicia's is my primary, and we cut hers off all the time, and it does not affect any of my stuff. Yeah, it's.
new
my resource.
every single time, and if you want to find out what a brand new one is, look online.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my
Because
perspective.
they prices
What
drop. I don't know what
meager
they cost
goods I
anymore.
can get must be smuggled in. That's the behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demand. What's left, that's for the...
Look at it from
I've
my
never bought a
perspective.
used
I
PlayStation
think
all
we're
in my
calling
life.
to each
I've
other
been
across...
buying used shit. I feel like I'm
What's
buying
stopping
someone
me
else's
from just
problem.
making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only
Even if it
healer
was brand new
disgraced
in the
enough to
box.
work for the Shadow Carja.
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's...
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work,
I haven't
I've
even
built
been on.
up an
I haven't even played Grand Theft
And
Auto.
yet,
So.
if you feel so strongly about this one,
You might not.
perhaps we can make a deal.
Because they're giving away $2
My
million.
charity for a Thunderjaw
Oh, shit.
heart.
And the
That's
Pressure
not how
Mark 1
charity
is on the
works.
wheel.
It is how deals work.
No shit.
You'd
I'm
settle
going
my
right now.
debts for a while.
I already
I
have the
just got
part.
the Mark II.
Wow, we could
Yeah, it'd be a
already
good
have a
idea
deal.
to get multiple
Quickly
Mark
now,
1s.
let's salve your poor conscience.
You can
See to
only
the
win
girl,
one though,
and it's yours.
and it ain't worth
Not
shit.
before.
You know what I mean?
Please, on my oath.
You can't sell them. The ones you win, they're if you drive it right from the fucking showroom
No.
floor to.
That's not why I'm suggesting getting multiples. Mark 1's really fucking handy. because they don't have a cooldown timer like the Mark IIs. You can call them in back to back under an MC. So when those little broomstick bitches come buzzing around in the Mark IIs, you can still knock them down goddamn fast with the Mark One. That's why I stayed using it. I used that shit to bait those little bitches out and knock them the fuck down so I could put them on the ground so I could stomp the shit out of them.
Well, that's because you're an asshole like that, man, and you can be. I don't have that kind of fucking GTA prowess.
I stomped this whole fucking team of juggalos the other day. Me, Cannabis, and some other people was playing, and it was one of his friends, and he snuck his little ass over there. I saw him coming, and then I saw him go off the radar. And Cannabis was like, "Oh, he's cool. He's a friend of mine." And then the motherfucker killed me. And then I saw the motherfucker coming a second time, and he got me again. And I was like, "Step out of the way." I told everybody else, I was like, "Just get out of this fucking area." I was like, "I'm going to get a big gun." And I came back. By the time I got back, little buddy had two other people with him. So I stomped him and his whole fucking crew. And I had him 6-14. And he was sitting there running his mouth. I was like, "You don't get to run your mouth when I stomped you alone 6-14 and your whole fucking team with you." I was like, "You don't get to run your mouth." He's like, "Oh, well, you got in the plan." I was like, "Bitch, you went fucking off radar and had a fight 3-1. I totally get to brag." I was like, "You fucking come over there."
Did
You
you
tried
call
to
in
jump
that
me.
fucking...
Hell
That...
yeah, I did. And Cannabis was fucking rolling. Everybody just kind of went to the top of the mountain and watched me stomp the fuck out of those guys.
Nice.
And then he started running his mouth. So now he's on my fucking hit list. And fucking, you watch, I'll catch that motherfucker again. I don't add him. But like what I'll do is if I want to catch somebody, I'll go to their profile and I'll look up what communities they're in. And if I find that they're in a GTA community, I'll join that community because a GTA community will show you who's online and who you can play with. And if that's the fucking case, all I got to do is wait for him to start playing, and I can join his game whenever I want and go stomp the shit out of him.
You're a dick.
And he'll be like, "How are you following me? I went to another lobby and blah, blah, blah." And I'll just follow him right to the next one and stomp the fuck out of him some more. That time Farquaad went rogue. That was how I was following him, and he didn't even realize it.
Yeah, those Farquaad, dude.
He didn't even know. That was so unsatisfying. So I was like, he was in the party. He didn't even realize it was me. I mean, I'll give it to him for I don't know how long he's been playing, but I can tell that it hadn't been like since the beginning. You know what I mean? I can tell it's only been maybe a year and a half, maybe two.
No, he's
Because
been playing a long time.
oh, has he? Okay, well then because
Yeah.
he was okay. I mean, I give him an A for effort because he definitely tried, but he just didn't. You know, his aim wasn't on point. I think he got me once, but the same once that he got me, I also killed him at the exact same time. So I gave him props for that. But that was the only time I let him get me. After that, I was pissed. I know I had to have been pissing him off though, because I was shooting him through walls and all kinds of shit. He was like hiding behind stuff, and I would shoot him through a fucking wall. I couldn't. He didn't say anything, but I could see because once you play for a while, you can see how somebody acts, how their movements go, like from their hands, just the frustration that's building up. You can see when they're starting to get pissed off. You know, they'll start to do erratic things. They start to move funny. You know what I mean? And he started doing that shit, wheeling around. He wouldn't be still. Yeah,
Where
he's
do you
getting
get $2
frustrated
million?
now. Oh, you don't get it immediately, but you have to play at some point between now and I think the 10th of February, and then they'll drop 2 million. You just have to check in. You know that thing they'll do. They'll have you like you have to log in at some point
Yeah.
between certain dates, and then at a later date they give you money. So
Mm-hmm.
so they're giving 2 million away if you check in between now and I think the 10th.
Nice. I'm
This
zipping over
girl
to the
will
casino.
survive to see our sad future. You and I should...
I couldn't afford a place at the at the casino, so I just bought the cab company across the street.
Yeah, apparently, because GTA did so well last year was their best year ever. And not just in shark cards and shit, but in the amount of players that downloaded the game, the amount of players that played the game, the amount of players that bought shark cards, and for the entire year, it had the third highest stream across all genres. That's PC, Xbox, PlayStation, everything that the game exists on was the highest watched streams of last year. It stayed in third place all of last year, and that's really fucking hard because normally that shit changes month to month or week to week, pending what games are coming out, and those game streams fluctuate like a lot. So to stay in third place for the whole year, that's a remarkable feat for anybody, for any
Oh,
game.
see, they're just like, cool, that pads our time for GTA 6.
It's no, that's what they're doing. Yeah, that's 100% what they're doing. Because the more people stay playing 5 now, are the more people that are more likely to download 6 when it comes out. I think 6 is supposed to be like Vice City was, though. They're totally doing it down in Florida. Uh, Mr. Clark changed his name recently. He's something else now. He's Mr. Crook fucking something. I can't pronounce it. And he's spotted them. He lives down there, and he's spotted them going around town, uh, fucking taking pictures and shit, and getting images of the city to add into their game. And they did have some pictures that were already leaked.
I shudder to think what sort of work the savages have been doing.
It's you.
I've brought someone.
How did you... No. Wait. I don't even...
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Oh, this shit's
Once
fair.
I'm freed of other distractions. Yeah.
I wonder if fucking Pete's already won it.
What?
The Oppressor.
Mark 2 or Mark 1 or whatever.
Wouldn't surprise me. There was a shit ton of fucking vehicles at the goddamn casino, so everybody's trying to win that. I'll take the 3 more and then sell mine. Get 3 million back. You can park that bitch in the motorcycle club too, can't you?
What's that?
The Oppressor 1.
I think so. Can't remember. Maybe.
Hardy little plant.
And
You'll help.
my MC is full of regular motorcycles, so it's hard to say. Actually, I've got all the motorcycles. That's the one thing I am adamant about. I like all the motorcycles. Because back before anything with fucking missiles came out, that used to be all I ride. Because you could use weapons and shit on them.
Mm-hmm. I still like that skull one. Pete got it. It's the only thing I hate, man. You miss that fucking spin, you gotta wait 10 minutes to load back in and spin it again.
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Said he found an image of a woman resembling an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. spying through my focus again. Now go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But no time. Let us make this quick, clip strips. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Who is he and how does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that? That's it. I'm home to go. Get the upper hand.
How the hell can I go in the casino? There it is. Thing appeared to let me in the casino.
Just stay out of their way for now. Not much gets past them. A vantage. I can use my focus here.
There she is. There's Papa's pretty girl. She's shaking. Trying to win the oppressor. I'm sure you already won it, huh? Yep, the Mark 1. Uh-huh. Well, you'll have the one that's a motorcycle and then the rocket bike. Is your terabyte all pimped, or your, did you get the terabyte yet?
You don't need the terabyte for the Mark 1.
No. He got the Mark 2 already.
Hmm.
Why is that?
You don't need luck to go to a whorehouse. Just money. They're using you as a crash test, fucker.
Uh-huh. And he was foaming at the mouth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bring it in. Yep. Yep, I hear you.
So much for being careful.
Oh, dude, how is it? Who's it from? What? You know what I mean? If it's like Navajo shit, dude, that could be worth fucking buku bucks. Yep.
Oh boy.
Come on, oppressor. Trying to win this oppressor. You gotta win yours first. Okay. Okay.
Got a bad feeling.
It's got wings, extendable wings, and missiles and shit. Haha. That's why I'm gonna reiterate. Haha.
Hmm.
I'll take this. Keep that for later. Pressure's lifting. Rain's here.
Yeah. Did you get yours? I just missed it by one. I was trying Beagle's approach. Yep.
She went that way.
Where do you modify the Presser Mark 1 at? Los Santos Customs?
No. Either the Avenger or the MOC.
The MOC, the fucking truck? Or the Avenger?
Either one.
Off you go. That alarm will wake up the whole camp. And more besides. This'll stop them from sending the signal.
Hide all you like, makes the kill sweeter.
You're giving up.
Search is off. Fight's on.
Captives. They're not just cutthroats. Slavers, too.
Well, see. For 3,000 ships since I got screwed. What the fuck, dude? It keeps walking me away from the wheel.
They're still looking.
Yeah, they were leaving and it keeps doing that though, dude. It did this last time. Brings up the menu. Okay, there it goes, finally.
Got you located! Kill if you don't stop! Oh, dead! This outrun! Look what I found! Stay focused. gonna destroy you!
Move along now.
Wanna play? Here's your invitation.
I wish the Oseram would invent a gadget to do this.
Haven't you ever seen Toxic Avenger? It's worth like 80 points. I don't think I ever watched any of them. Toxic Avenger, man, this car's driving around. It's got like pictures of fucking kids and old people and dogs, and they're all rated by points and shit, all tattooed on the side of their car, and they're fucking hit this kid on a bike and backed up and did a burnout on his head and shit. It was fucked up. And they had this hot chick get this fucking nerd to dress up in a pink tutu, and then, yeah, he fell in a vat of toxic chemicals and became the Toxic Avenger. This big fucking monster, hulking monster running around in a pink tutu. You should watch it. It's quite the show. Oh my god! I almost had it. Right at the last minute, it clicked off to the fucking next one over. Well, Beagle's, he's on to something here with that fucking, with that little technique he's got. Yes. Yep. Yep. Oh, dude, I've been there at least that many times, and I've only seen it not there twice. Mm. That sucks. Well, go sell that shit. Mm-hmm. 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 Nice. No, yeah, don't take just his word on it. I'd look at, you know what I mean, try to shop around too. Gotcha. The fuck is that? Again, one away, dude. Mm-hmm. Normal. No. Still pains in the asses. That'll never change. Still have fucked up expectations and of entitlement. Just like their mom.
I'm back.
Next time tell us you're leaving, jerk.
Huh?
Dave
Do
said
what?
he's back. I said, next time tell us you're leaving.
I did. Nobody heard me.
Oh,
It's your fault.
I didn't hear you. It is my fault. I should have been paying closer attention. Dave, you got Pete muted?
I did. There we go.
Was he snoring on you? Could have been me. Wig was making fun of me because Dave's like, I'll be right back. And by the time he got back, I was fucking snoring.
By the sun.
Urgh.